Please take a seat. I always say in front of Aussie people, good night. This is first word I learned when I came to Australia. Also the first word I didn't understand because of good night. So yeah, we usually in Korea is a American English. So sometimes I didn't understand. Yeah, so now I'm Australized. So anyway, yeah, welcome to Hope Church. We are so glad to hear everyone at 5 p.m. experience. Let's take a moment to take out our connection card and pen. You can find it in the seat pocket in front of you. Each week we take a time for everyone to complete this. If you're a regular attender, please fill up your name and email address. And if you're new to Hope, welcome to Hope Church. And we love to connect with you by using this connection card. And if you have a prayer request or answered prayer, do not hesitate to write down your prayer request or your answered prayer here, so that we can celebrate answered prayer, or also the church pastoral care team will pray for you this week, your prayer request. And also if you are thinking about connecting a little bit more, like connect groups or Bible college or other ministries, please indicate it using this box. And especially water baptism in April is coming, so you can see in my next step today. So please, if you have not water baptized yet, pray about it and do not hesitate what God prompts you in your heart. And as you complete yours, I will filling out mine. The same place you found your connection card, you can also find our giving envelopes. We have 3 ways to give. By using this envelope, you can do giving by cash or credit card after the service. You go to the info desk. You can also pay by Apple's card. Also, online giving. All the details you can find in the church newsletter, and also the giving online the little information in the envelope as well. So as you prepare to give, let me ask you one thing. Is anyone like short trip, or other place in Australia or overseas trip? Anyone like trip? Yeah. Not many people. I think everyone is like it. Yeah. So maybe overseas trip like K-pop country, South Korea, or what this? Yes. Possible raise hand. Not North Korea at the moment. Yes. Let's imagine a long time travel. Normal day. You go to work, you study, or you do your usual things in a normal day. When you come back home, your wife, your husband, your children, or your parents pack up everything for a trip. But it's not a luxury trip. It's like a backpacker's trip. So it's not many shoes or clothes, and just really simple backpack, and that's it. So whether you like it or not, you need to go for the trip. Maybe to Europe, Asia, or long. It's not a short trip, 1 week or 2 weeks. It's a months and months, or sometimes even years of the trip. So you go to the Europe and Asia, or whatever, maybe North Korea too. When you finish your trip, long time, and then come back, and you find out, or the house destroyed, or the town you used to live in ruin, and the church is gone. So everything just destroyed, completely gone. Some people at the time stepped up and trying people encourage rebuild houses, community center, and church. But the life isn't the same. Life got tough, not like the past. Years later, still conditions were not improved. And then a pastor named Malachi appeared and claimed you need to bring the proper tithe, the full tithes and offering to God. This is a little brief background of the book of Malachi, the last book of the Old Testament. Let me read you Malachi chapter 3 verse 10. Bring the full tithes into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and thereby put me to the test, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you a blessing until there is no more need. I believe there are three meanings and challenges God wants me to share with you today in regards to offering based on this verse. The circumstances that Israelites were facing were not really easy. The country was being ruled by a foreign country, Persia, and the harvest wasn't really good at all. But why did God ask His people to bring the full tithes to Him? They already were going through difficult times, including the poor harvest. Couldn't God just say, I will guarantee amazing harvest and pour out all the financial blessings without asking anything? But God didn't do that. Instead, God asking His people to bring the full tithes, full offering to Him. Why is that? First, to restore our life, we need to make our spiritual life right. We need to deal with our relationship with God first. The Bible is telling us that our life is not all about the earthly life or times here. Our life is all about God and a relationship with Him, because it lasts forever. Money, positions, wealth will eventually be vanished. And second, bringing offering to God, especially in the middle of hardships and storms of life, is an act of faith. The Israelites were going through difficult times. Harvest did not go well. In the situation, God was challenging them to bring proper offering to Him. It is because God was their only and the last, the only hope and only future. He is the first and the last resort. The true faith can be formed and found in such times when we face challenges and difficult times.